Thank you, Chloe, for the sub. Oh, hold on. Oh, let me lower the music a little bit. Hi, chat. Okay. Hold on. How are you guys doing today? Hello. This is gonna be a short stream today, okay? Are you guys okay with that? You don't have a choice. By the way, so if you say no, nothing will happen. But if you say yes, then that's fine, I guess. Just letting you know. Okay, let me switch my face. Hi, chat. Thank you, Blonde Raccoon, for the 6 months. This is an early stream. It's like 2. Well, it's like almost 3. But I never stream this early, so that's a crazy thing. Thank you, Princess Pizza, for the tier 1. And Heart Sylvee for the 2 months. And Sage Miller for the 4 months. Subs are going crazy. Nice octopus, thank you. I'm in Eastern Time. East Coast. Beast Coast. Right, chat? I think that's a gaming org.
Hello Sylvie, I'm in my uncle's funeral, but I can't stop the Sylvie grind. It cannot stop. You're the best. Less than 3.
No, come on, Victoria. Victoria, come on. It's okay. You can watch the VOD, please. Thank you, Ileana, for the 3 months. Please, Victoria, watch the VOD. Thank you for the 100 bits, but watch the VOD. It will be up for a few months. Holy shit. You can enjoy, well, go to your uncle's funeral. Please. This is your first stream. Welcome. Fit check, I'm wearing my hoodie. I like this hoodie because it has little things on my sleeves. And it has little ridges. I don't know, it's nice. I like it. And I'm wearing sweatpants, but those don't matter. Beer hydrate. I really don't have any liquid water here. Thank you for the 100 bits, Yosabel. But I have coffee. This coffee is way too sweet, and but that's okay because I need coffee some way or another. Liquid water? Well, I don't have solid water either, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, buy my merch. It goes in sale. Oh, shit. Is it only for 1 more day? Yeah, what the hell? Buy it now for 1 more day. Last day. I think I'm gonna try to keep... Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work. But last day that my merch is supposed to be out. I'm good, chat. You're pretty. Thank you. Okay, so I don't have too many videos. Happy.
Sylvie, it's my birthday today. Finally 18 smiles.
Happy 18th birthday. Good luck voting or something. Thank you for the $15. Victoria. Everyone wished there was a different Victoria that her uncle died. But I'm glad it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you, Paul Perry, for the Twitch Prime. Let me look to see my videos. I don't have too many videos. I selected a few videos. Okay. There's one video, and it's exploring an abandoned royal hotel. Oh, shit. Interesting. And then there's the Daily Dose video. And then there's one video that I thought was really interesting, and I know you guys would like. But it's like an hour and a half long. And even in 2 times speed, like, that's gonna take us a long time to watch. So, I don't know. I feel like the music is too loud. We're lowering it a little bit, sorry. Is that too quiet? Whatever. Thank you, Sylvee's girlfriend for Twitch Prime. I did not know I had a girlfriend. That's awesome. What's the video? Oh, I didn't say that. My bad. It's overnight in an axe murderer's haunted house, which would be awesome to watch. Like, that's scary. Spooky axe murder. Although it's not nighttime, and usually those are cool. Any Europeans in chat that it's nighttime for? Say oi. Oi, governor, if you're European. In chat. Say oi, governor. Okay. Not oi, oi, governor. Like in a British accent, so I know you're British. Or European, you know. Bum, bum, pew, pew. If there's any Italians in chat, say, I'm Italian. Okay? But in an Italian accent. Boom, 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 boom. Is there a delay or is there no Italians? Oh shit, I saw one. Boom, 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 boom. Someone said, I'm Italian. Obviously, that wasn't in an Italian accent, so I don't believe you. I cook it a pizza. Holy shit, we got an authentic Italian. They're real, chat. They're real. Thank you, Marie Newt, for the tier 1. Boom, 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 boom. And Hannah for the 100 bits. Okay. Dutch? Oh, shit. Dutch. That's cool, too. Oh, yeah, you have to use the emojis to signify you're Italian. Okay, let's start with our daily dose. Because of that. Oh, thank you for the tier 1 truly hot. Okay. Brum, 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 brum. All right. How do I turn this on? Oh shit, I guess it's nighttime for other places too, huh? Thank you, Only Angel, for the Twitch Prime. Okay. Not just European countries, also probably any other country that's not America, right? Let me see. Oh my god, this sub's going crazy. Daytime map? How do I figure out what time it is right now? Daytime and nighttime world map. Oh shit, I think this is accurate right now. I don't know. I think it's accurate. You guys tell me. I'm gonna show you guys, okay? Oh, this one here. Is this, we'll play music. Is this accurate? Is this current or is it not current? Well, accurate right now. What time is it? Is it 19 o'clock? What the hell does that mean? $19 o'clock where? 7? Oh shit, that's like the fucking G place. The place starts with G. Where it's like the base time or something. Military time, yeah, but military time is like also relative. Either way, any any Australians in chat? Say oi cunt mate Barbie if you're Australian. Or say hello and clear. Any Middle Eastern? Any Africa? Well, I guess Eastern Africa? This is East, right? I guess not even a fucking European is dark. Only Eastern European and like, I guess, Italia. Brum, brum, brum. West is this way. Because west, east. Bam, 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 bam. I know that. Bam, bam, bam. Portugal is in the daytime. Sorry, buddy. Can I move this? Oh, no. Dram. Any Canadians? Any Russians in chat? Any Russians in chat? Привет, как дела? Bam, bam, bam. I don't speak Russian, but I can say a couple words. Как дела? Как тебя зовут? Am I saying it correct? Hello, Russians. Answer my questions. Bam, 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 bam. До свидания. I don't know if that's correct. Whatever. We can watch some videos now if you guys want. Bam, bam, Poland. The land of the Poles. Oh, wait. Okay. When she's bilingual. I know a couple words in lots of languages, but I'm not able to speak them correctly. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I can say words, but can I speak that language? Absolutely not.
This is your daily dose of internet. I was given permission to show this video of these strange eggs that were laid by some type of amphibian.
Weird, man.
How did you see that?
I thought that was a
Something
jellyfish.
stands out.
Oh, hold on, you moved it.
Sorry.
Wow.
Thanks, Victoria, for the 5 gifted subs. Happy birthday again. What the hell? Oh.
I found a blacksmith that makes swords using his bare hands. He told me that he dips his hand in water to form this protective barrier when he hits the burning hot metal.
What? What the fuck? What the hell? What? What is wrong with this man? He uses his hand to what the fuck? This is like definition of meathead. He has all these tools. Why is he using his hand? I don't understand.
Here goes.
Oh. Thank you, the Pris, for the Twitch
So
card.
one of my subscribers accidentally dropped their sunglasses into an orangutan enclosure and captured this amazing video.
Oh my god, he's wearing the glasses. That's crazy. Oh, he gave him
I
back.
found a sad video of the abuse shopping carts go through every day.
Oh. Why? Aw. Oh. Skimboarding? Is that what
A
it's
puma
called?
was found floating on an iceberg near Argentina. I know many of you might be worried about seeing this, but pumas are actually very good swimmers and wasn't too far away from land.
Okay.
I found a
it's
video of a
safe.
beautiful magical rainbow corn.
What? Is that like the steam?
This is not like the cutest car ever.
Oh, it's like a dog. Wait, how does it blink? How did it do that? Oh, I saw this on TikTok. Amethyst sent me it.
Yeah, we just got here. Coming in now.
What camera is
I
recording
hope everyone
this?
has an amazing, fantastic day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye now.
Well, how did they record that? Oh. A drone? But how'd they get it so low and so smooth? Hi, bear! Boom, boom, boom. A drone? Yeah, but, like, still. That's crazy. Oh, this is the video that you wanted to watch. It just autoplayed. I have autoplay on, that's fine. I'm like that teacher. I'm like a teacher. Okay, so this is exploring an abandoned royal hotel. And we're gonna watch this fast. Because we know the proper people are kind of, like, detailed.
In today's episode, we're traveling to the remote volcanic island of Hachijo. Once an extremely popular retreat for Japanese vacationers, the tourism industry here has long been fading. Scattered across the island are numerous old resorts that now sit empty and abandoned.
Is it too
Today,
loud?
however, we're focusing on one hotel in particular that was once the crown jewel of this tropical paradise, the Hachijo Royal Hotel.
Hachijo. So this is in Japan?
Sitting abandoned since 2006, nature has had plenty of time to reclaim its territory. Now, we're venturing inside to discover what's left.
Too low? I thought they said it was Japan. It's good now? Okay.
Wonder why this car was left here. Maybe a company car. This one looks really smashed.
Oh.
There's a concrete.
Thank you, extra
Maybe something fell on it?
candy for the 11 months. If that's a Twitch baby. I think it's
There's another truck here.
Twitch baby 2 months ago.
There's no more roof.
Cottage core car. Damage core.
We already saw that the basement door was open. We don't know if the basement is going to actually connect to the hotel in a way that isn't blocked off. I already see stairs up, so that's a good sign.
A little crawl space.
There's a lot of trash in here, but like all bagged up.
There's some nice towels.
Yeah, there's a lot of trash bags up in here
You
also.
have to rub the tummy.
This is the lobby.
Ooh, look at that. All the
No vandalism
marble
whatsoever.
stuff.
Even though the place is really easy to get into. That's pretty cool to see. It's not a usual occurrence. Pretty nice check-in counter area.
Okay, this looks
Well,
luxurious. Oh, it makes me feel bad whenever I see all this, like, nice stuff. Like, I'm sure it's very expensive to clean it all up, but it's just sad that it is all wasted now. Mint condition.
It's really cool. And the booth looks way older than the phone that's in it.
Yeah, look at that thing.
It's moving by itself.
What? That fan looks sad.
It's so rusted. It's crazy.
It's like a bar.
What are we doing?
Drinks on the shelves back
This
there.
is an abandoned royal hotel. Thanks for the hat.
Constructed in 1963 during the island's first tourism boom, the resort was initially successful. It wasn't until the 90s when the hotel would shut its doors for the first time. Over the following years, the hotel would open and close under different names until finally, in 2006, it closed for good.
Yeah,
Since
this
then,
is-
the building
this is
has left trace
Japan.
elements of this earthquake and typhoon-prone island.
Oh. Lounge.
Greek themed. Wow, this room is decayed.
Oh my god. I guess if there's like a lot of
It's a cool
hurricanes,
little logo up here. I wonder if those drips
it'll
are supposed to be
decay
there.
pretty
From
fast,
the
huh?
frame. I'm gonna guess they're supposed to be there because it's kind of centered in the frame, accounting for the drips.
Mint condition hallway. Look at that. Holy shit. Clean. Brand new.
Gift shop. Yeah, this is a gift shop. Before it just collapsed right here.
Oh, that's so scary. Be
I
careful.
guess this is a popular spot to see dolphins.
Dolphins.
It's already a little too chilly to be going in that water now, though.
J-pop.
What year is it from? Are there bats in here? Just a lizard up there.
Just storage.
A rock wall between. That's
Sushi
sushi bar
thing,
thing.
yeah. This is the ceiling that's on the floor.
Oh.
This is a shower room. There's the shower heads right there.
Yeah. This might be a bath right here. No, this is a bar.
I do have a Discord server.
This could be
Exclamation
the bar
mark
we're at.
Discord.
Most likely. Wow. All the plates and glassware still perfectly intact.
Break 'em.
That's pretty rare for how long this place has been abandoned and how open it is.
It is.
It's just hard enough to get to.
No one else on
Yeah,
the-
this looks like fine.
Yeah, those are the sushi boats, right? Yeah, definitely sushi stuff.
Sushi boats. Take one.
Men's and ladies' sides, maybe? Abandoned vending machine.
Ooh, melon.
Stuff. More expensive.
Yeah, pretty expensive. Probably upcharged. It's in like a fancy hotel.
It's not gold. Almost. But it's good stuff. Here's the bath.
Oh, this looks nice, right? I don't know. I like the floor.
Johnson.
Oh, that's a tub. Yes.
Let's check out the women's side now.
Aw. I want to go in one of
Pretty much
those.
identical. It's a lot more vegetation.
I mean, not this one. But one that's not,
Another restaurant.
gross.
Venus Garden Restaurant. Should we go in?
This looks like it was a buffet.
They
style.
say why it closed down. I think it's because, it just wasn't doing very well. Like, a few of, like, it opened up in different names.
Unopened?
And then it closed down. But this island has a lot of, like, hurricanes and stuff.
Oh, over the top of it.
So, and earthquakes. So maybe that's why.
Absolutely nothing has been smashed. I feel like only in Japan could a place like this be abandoned for so many years and have no vandalism. Yeah, the fact it's on an island helps too.
All the silverware's still here. And then
Let's check out the kitchen.
First day to school tomorrow. Oh, that's exciting.
Just goes back into here.
Oh, remind me to tell you, because I was doing in class. Remind me to tell you something.
All the soup
Tell you a story.
Holy God,
I've
this
been
is
writing
full.
down my thoughts.
It's incredible. Look at all just got left here. Oh my gosh, it doesn't end. This stuff is all still perfectly usable.
It's not like a long story.
Is it rotting?
It's like a short one. Like, oh shit, this happened. That was cool.
There's stuff
Why do they leave all the food and stuff? Usually it's just easier for them to, like, leave stuff if it doesn't have too much value. I think that's why.
The wind's kind of howling again.
It's not worth it to them, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes they leave, like, expensive equipment, too.
First guest room floor.
But,
It smells pretty moldy. Just look how short the door frames are. Hit my head on this. Oh wow, still slippers left.
It's very Japanese.
hey, take your shoes off.
It's like the beds are gone, but like, were there ever beds in here?
No, there weren't. They used floor mattresses.
They used the floor for everything.
They're getting the floors all dirty.
That's for sure. There's probably some Western style rooms somewhere in the hotel.
Yeah. They don't even have legs on their chairs.
No. It's interesting. Bathroom looks just like the bathrooms at the Japanese hotels we've been staying in.
These are the beds right here.
Were they just pads in the closet?
Yeah.
Should we go to the end of the wing here? These rooms are all going to look the same pretty much. Wow, this is
Oh, a
really condition.
TV.
All the furniture is exactly where it should be. There's no decay even. I'd sleep here. Some more Japanese style rooms. Oh shit, this one's really decayed.
Wow.
That's a crazy difference.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Jeez.
Why is it so
Oh,
different?
the mold, dude. I can't hang out here for
This is
long.
crazy.
How is it so
This
bad?
one's so decayed.
The other one was like perfectly fine, and then this one
There's a
is
room on this side
like,
of the hallway.
what the hell?
Looks
Why
perfect.
is it so
Come
different?
to the other side of the hallway. And
Yeah.
there's this.
How?
We're above the main lobby now.
Maybe it's like
Here's the grand staircase.
the way the windows are facing or something.
The ceiling fell.
It smells so bad.
Yeah, it has to be because all the ones on that side are like messed up. Maybe the like wind or
It's gonna be a really nice hotel
something.
this time.
I don't know.
A pool sitting here.
That's just stupid. I'm taking that out.
It's got wedged in there.
Oh shit, yeah, it's like really wedged in. Never mind, I got it.
One side must be facing the ocean. Yeah, that's probably it, huh?
Everything on this side is way more decayed.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. The side's in
But this
pretty
looks
good
like a
shape.
huge room.
Yeah, it's definitely on one side. It has to be. Like the way it's facing.
These rooms also smell terrible. I don't think if you're fully functioning sense of smell right now, you're not even going in these rooms. Probably. It's like there's mold and then there's advanced mold. That's advanced mold.
Less sunlight. It's probably like the ocean, like hurricane winds blowing that way or something.
Looks like someone was living here.
Yeah. Oh, here's the open window.
People were probably living here. Wow.
There's always people that like live in abandoned places.
Yeah, some areas of this building are in remarkably good shape. And other areas are just terrible. Oh, look, when you pull it out, it connects the batteries together. But it's dead. I'm curious to see what those rooms above the really messed up rooms on the floor below look like.
Oh yeah.
Huh, the rooms above look better.
Ooh, you should be careful stepping on that floor.
Oh, the smells are so bad. This might be like dangerous levels of mold. Yeah, I'm actually getting concerned the mold can make us sick. Because it's very, very moldy in here. The air is so stagnant. Oh, another room with the ceiling collapsed.
Oh my god.
Wow. Just fell right down on top of the beds.
I'd sleep there.
Wow,
Oh,
looking through
and
the
it's
windows
still
here,
dripping
on
in the
floor above us,
water.
And there's just plants covering them. Yeah, on the inside. It's crazy.
Sour like funky. What's that dripping? Probably water or some leaking
Jesus is
thing.
dead.
Oh.
Either I'm getting used to the smell or it's not as bad up here. Probably a little bit of both. Oh, that's a draft.
The difference is just crazy.
Seems like the window's been open in this room for a long time. That's the difference an open window makes.
Yeah, especially when there's hurricanes. Are you kidding me? An open window during a hurricane?
Variation in condition
Oh,
of rooms in this place.
plants.
There's some perfect ones, and there's ones like this.
Plant core. I like the plants that grow over everything.
This floor looks different.
That's a CSGO map? What map?
So it's kitchen or this place for service. Oh wow.
Yamaha piano. Looks perfectly intact.
MTV filming your room.
Someone's over like
Oh, there's a cop. Fuck. Yes.
There's a cop.
we got it right past.
He had his lights on and everything. And just aperture. Is this a spotlight?
Oh, piano.
You see the water that comes out when you step
Yes,
on
I
it?
know.
Perfect.
Anyway,
Ew.
sounds out of tune. Yeah.
It still works though.
We're gonna keep working our way up because we're starting to lose light.
That's a nice piano. That's the thing that I don't understand.
There's more.
Alright, thank you, Sav, not found for the tier 1. I don't understand why they leave like grand pianos. Like I understand leaving like the dishes and so another piano, but pianos are expensive. Thanks for the hat. Pianos are expensive. Piano.
Shows that we really know nothing about playing the piano. Just matching keys.
Do you guys remember that one scene? There's like a clip in
This is
SpongeBob
a full-
where it was like, SpongeBob says penis, and it was like a clip, and he's like penis.
Full bathroom.
but he just says pianist.
Yeah, it's labeled as a room. I bet this says
I remember that. Thank you, Sylvie, my beloved, for the Twitch Prime. I was like, oh, SpongeBob says penis, but he doesn't actually say penis. It's a joke. Thank you, Virtual Kayla, for the Twitch Prime.
Does not have to, cannot come in the main room. They only come to the bar.
Or really doesn't fall up here.
Oh,
What? It's gonna rain? Oh shit, look, you can see it out there.
It's gonna rain. Let's go back inside right now.
uh,
It's coming this way fast.
It gonna rain. Jeez, that's beautiful over there with the sun setting.
ooh, mountains. Thank you, Pippa, for the Twitch Prime. It is a very pretty
The
view.
tourism industry on the island showing no sign of returning to its former numbers, the future looks bleak for the Royal Hotel.
Yeah.
For now,
And
you'll
thank
be
you,
enjoying the nature.
Jocelyn, for the tier
We hope you
1.
enjoyed coming along on this exploration.
Yeah, I guess that's why the island just isn't popular for tourism anymore. That sucks, but I mean, that happens. It's gonna rain. Okay, and then thank you. Oh, so many subs right now. You guys are going crazy. We were watching an abandoned royal hotel. Thank you, W Southwell, for the Twitch Prime, and Dingo Man, the pimp, for the Twitch Prime. Let's watch true crime after. Oh, yeah, story. It's not even a story. I have just been like writing down like things that I think of, because one time I forgot a story to tell you guys, so I just like write down a little bit. It's not even a story. I don't know what made me think of it, but I just want to tell you guys that you guys remember like all those like not memes but like things. Thank you, Princess06, for gifting a sub. Where they're like, oh, they're gonna write about this in our textbooks and stuff. Oh, the kids in the future are gonna read about like this thing that happened or whatever. I was taking my class, and I had a whole chapter that I had to read about the Tide Pod Challenge. I had to read and learn about the Tide Pod Challenge. Hello? Yeah. I was like, holy shit. I was there. I don't have to read about this. Why am I learning this? Yeah. Bruh, Tide Pods. It was talking all about, like, it talked about the, like, ALS stuff, but it was mainly talking about the Tide Pod Challenge. Best era of Zoomers. I know. People poison themselves. Yeah. Thank you, Sis X Rose, for the Twitch Prime. Yeah, in college, I had to learn about Tide Pod Challenge. It's mostly, I think, for the, like, people who really didn't get it or something. But it's an important part of my class. I was going to school. I'm going to school for, like, business stuff. And so they were kind of saying how, like, I don't know. They were talking about, like, what Tide did about the Tide Pod Challenge stuff. But they mentioned so much. They were like, oh, these people, it was bad for them. And kids kept doing them. And they were, like, not going to talk about it. But then, like, it was, like, a challenge. And then everyone did it. I thought that was interesting. Okay, I'm gonna watch. Let me see if I can find a video. Okay, maybe I should ask Big Boss Bose for. I want to watch conspiracies. What kind of conspiracies? Tell me conspiracies to look up. I should ask Big Boss Bose what true crime to watch, because I don't understand. I don't get it. But I want to watch it. I just don't know what to look for. Thank you, Nicole Boo, for gifting a sub. Royal Family, SpongeBob. I think, oh, we haven't watched the Skin Theory together, but that one's like long. And I watched that one. Oh, we haven't watched the Television Theory. Oh shit, this guy just pops him out. Holy shit, there's a new one, Neptune Theory. Wait, this guy's nuts.
So,
Oh. Hold on. Did he talk about the skin theory? I don't think he talked about the skin theory. That's fine.
So, the continent.
Alright, so we can watch
Show SpongeBob.
the television theory, and then we can also watch the Neptune theory. And then after because those are, I think we maxed out our SpongeBob theories, and we're gonna have to move on to other theories. Short stream chat. I can't do that much today. Oh, hat time chat. Please be protected. This is no joke. Hi, niece. Oh, this one's not good. After these theories, this will probably be the end of SpongeBob theories, the beginning of new theories. That's exciting. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Nimrod Nessa, for the 5 months, and Gracie D for the Twitch Prime. Alright, are you guys ready? Disney theories? Disney does have a lot of theories, but I don't know if I'm the biggest. I don't watch Disney that often. Thank you, Lens404 for the Twitch Prime. Are there like... Is Pixar Disney? Pixar's Disney, right? Is DreamWorks? Are there DreamWorks theories? Because Disney does them on purpose. Alright, let's go.
SquarePants is not what you think it is. There is a secret
What is
group
it?
of puppet masters who are always watching the citizens of Bikini Bottom and pulling the strings. Hidden within Bikini Bottom are spies that keep an eye on the characters and make sure everything goes to plan. This is a conspiracy that will fundamentally change the way you look at the show SpongeBob SquarePants, and I believe it's all actually intended by the creators, and I'm gonna prove it. This is the television theory.
I'm not a Disney adult, and I am from Florida. I like Universal.
You guys had a great reaction to my Squilliam Fancy System theory, and I had a lot of fun making it.
Squilliam, you lying, deceiving bastard!
And I like Nickelodeon.
So trust me when I say that what I've discovered this time is much, much bigger. To start this theory, we have to go back to the very beginning of the very first episode of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Ah, the sea. So fascinating. So wonderful.
Is this better?
Here we see Bikini Bottom, teeming with life. Home of one of my favorite creatures, SpongeBob SquarePants. Yes, of course he lives in a pineapple, you silly.
So let me ask you a question. Who's speaking in this clip?
Yeah.
Obviously, that's just the narrator. We hear his voice many times throughout the show.
Thank you, Surge, for the 3 months. Oh, and also the pirate is like a SpongeBob fan, isn't he?
Where diligent students learn the rules of the road.
But who exactly is the narrator?
It's SpongeBob, right?
It's just the narrator, right? We're not supposed to think about who he is or why we're hearing him. Lots of shows have narrator framing devices we're not supposed to think about.
Caillou was amazed that Mommy had made a rainbow, just like in the picture.
But there's something different about this narrator. He sounds a lot like he's narrating a nature documentary.
The ocean. From above,
yeah. Thank you, GrayF5, for the
but below,
gifted sub.
Full of color, life, and wonder.
Oh, royal family theories.
So fascinating. So wonderful. Here we see Bikini Bottom, teeming with
alien
I told you
theories.
that he's not just some random disembodied voice. He's an actual character in this universe.
Here we are again at the Bikini Bottom boating school.
Isn't
Today
he
is once again
the pirate?
SpongeBob
No, the
boating
pirate's a
school
different
exam.
voice.
But more importantly, this is the last test for the year. And if SpongeBob does not pass this one, it means another whole year of boating school!
SpongeBob literally crashes into the fourth wall, and we actually get to see the narrator and the camera he's been filming with. The show SpongeBob
What?
SquarePants is not just a cartoon. Everything we see is a part of a nature documentary television show being filmed by scuba divers. And if you're still not convinced, I searched really, really hard and found an old SpongeBob DVD bonus feature that basically confirms everything.
Since before time even existed, land-loving scientists have tried to learn the secrets of intelligence. Their studies led them to the sea.
That's so obvious.
The undersea colony demonstrated a genius so enormous, the scientists felt compelled to record their actions for use in teaching mankind how to live better. The name of this miraculous place? Bikini Bottom. Poring over the mass of brainy masterminds scattered about this strange land, the scientists chose 6 Bikini Bottom residents at random to study. As the scientists
Thanks for
marveled at
that.
the advanced knowledge and superior intellect of these 6 creatures.
Wait, but they didn't. Okay, hold on. They chose 6? I don't know if I'm tripping, but that is 5. And also, Sandy Cheeks was added later.
All
So
residents at random to study. As the scientists marveled at the advanced knowledge and superior intellect of these 6 creatures,
Plankton
they rolled
too.
their cameras and took notes. And now, finally,
But
we
Sandy was added later. Like they met Sandy.
life lessons from Bikini Bottom.
I don't know how it can get any more clear than that. Now, if you rewatch the show with this new information in mind, some things start to take on a whole new meaning. Throughout the series, there's this weird, unexplained running gag of a human hand interfering with the characters. It's even in the beginning of every episode in the intro for the show. Maybe the filmmakers are doing a bit more than just studying these characters. The hand seems to mostly interfere just to maintain the health and safety of the characters, like treating SpongeBob for the suds.
Well, Mr. SquarePants, it seems you have the sun.
Thank you, Grade 5, for the tier 1.
It makes sense that the filmmakers wouldn't want to risk the safety of their main character. After all, there's no show without SpongeBob, but that's not the only reason why they interfere. Season 3, Episode 16, I Had an Accident, is infamous for having one of the most absurd, confusing endings in the entire show. It ends with a real gorilla suddenly coming out of a Patrick costume and attacking the characters.
A real gorilla? Huh?
Then as soon as SpongeBob begins to question
Yeah, that's
the logic of the
weird.
scene, this happens.
What's a gorilla doing underwater in the first place?
Oh, well, it's funny you should. I mean, see, George, they're onto us.
Thank you, Grade 5, for another sub. Wait, George? George? George not found? And Dream is a gorilla? Conspiracy theory?
SpongeBob is a weird show, but this has always stuck out as being just a little too weird. But knowing what we know now, I think I can explain what's going on here. This isn't a real gorilla. Every other land animal in the water wears a helmet and is drawn in a cartoony style. The gorilla is shown in a live-action style, and the only time we ever see live-action characters is when they're human. So I believe both the gorilla and the horse he rides away on are humans wearing costumes.
Yeah, humans name
holding up just
George.
It's starting to seem like this isn't strictly a nature documentary anymore. It's more of a reality TV show made for entertainment. Who knows what other absurd elements of the show are actually put there by the filmmakers to make the show more entertaining and profitable. Although, based on the people's reaction, it doesn't always seem to pay off. But how far will the filmmakers go to make the show more profitable?
Saturday morning in Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob is watching his favorite Saturday morning show, The Adventures of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, enjoying a bowl of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy bland cereal, and wearing the official Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy Blackfist Vipers.
If we think of this as a television show, this sounds an awful lot like a product placement. I mean, listen to how the narrator specifically says the full names of the products.
The Adventures of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy bland cereal, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy Blackfist Vipers.
Why don't you let me fix you some of this new mococo drink? All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mount Nicaragua, no artificial sweeteners.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
Maybe the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy TV show is actually from the surface world. They are human after all. It makes sense that the filmmakers would choose to highlight these popular superhero characters. The more they show, the more they're going to sell Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy merchandise. Hang on a second. Why are Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy the same size as all the fish in Bikini Bottom, even though humans are always shown as massive compared to fish? Whatever.
Yeah.
I'll come back to that one later. The show doesn't even just hide product placements. In the episode Model Sponge, they literally trick SpongeBob into making a commercial for a human product.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Director.
Very well.
Lose the pants! Pants! There's my star! What's happening? What's happening?
In this scene, you'll be cleaning bathroom fixtures.
Okay, so where's my cleaning utensil?
Don't you get it? You are the cleaning utensil. Oh no, your bathroom is a disaster.
SpongeBob nude scene. NSFW. SpongeBob.
Household chores are a snap with new sponge. It cleans sinks. Just look at that shine.
This is just like in real life how SpongeBob is such a popular character that he's used to sell tons and tons of products. So far I've shown you that the show SpongeBob SquarePants is actually a documentary television show, but the creators continually interfere to push their own agendas and make more money. But that brings us to an important question.
Yeah,
Do
thank
the
you,
characters
Lewis,
know
for the
they're a
tier
television
1.
show? Let's go back to that clip where SpongeBob hits the cameraman.
It means another whole year of boating school!
What happened?
Oh, nothing, SpongeBob. You just struck another pedestrian.
Mrs. Puff calls him a pedestrian, which sounds more like she thinks he's just some random Bikini Bottom citizen. The different types of marine life in SpongeBob are so diverse and weird looking that it's not too hard to believe that the characters just think these filmmakers are another weird type of fish. And back to the gorilla episode, the gorilla and the horse immediately get nervous and run away when SpongeBob questions what's going on.
Oh, well, it's funny you should. I mean, see, George, they're onto us.
Let's get out of here.
Almost like the creators don't want the characters to be aware their lives are being interfered with. Now, there isn't a ton of footage of the characters interacting with the filmmakers, but I dug really, really deep and found the smoking gun that answers all of our questions. This is an old commercial from 2004 made to promote the SpongeBob movie.
SpongeBob, what kind of jellyfish is that?
It's not a jellyfish, Patrick. It's a spaceship.
Hey guys, it's Carlos from the Zone. I was wondering if you could answer a few questions.
Questions? Run for your lives!
No, Pat, don't you see? It wants to learn about our world, and it's chosen us.
Not canon.
Yay! We've been chosen.
A submarine comes down to SpongeBob and Patrick to ask questions to promote the new movie. SpongeBob and Patrick are clearly confused by this and think the submarine is some kind of alien. They also have no idea that they're the stars of a movie.
Well, thanks guys. We'll see you in the movie.
Bye.
What were their questions and what were their animals? Or answers?
So I think it's pretty clear at this point that the characters are unaware their lives are being filmed and interfered with. But there are some characters that have to have some level of awareness. For example, the Dr. Fish that told the human hand to treat SpongeBob, and the Director Fish that directed the commercial for the human world. What makes these characters so special? First off, the Director Fish isn't actually from Bikini Bottom. Before he directed this commercial, we saw him as a citizen of New Kelp City in the episode Whatever Happened to SpongeBob. Out of all the characters they could have used, they specifically chose a character from out of town. Almost like the filmmakers didn't want to use anyone in Bikini Bottom, so they wouldn't risk everyone finding out about the television show. Then there's the Dr. Fish. We don't know where he originally came from, but he's an extremely suspicious character. Usually he's purple, but sometimes he's orange, sometimes he's purple with orange hands, sometimes he's a pirate, and he bears a striking resemblance to Dr. Manowar from the Jellyfish Convention.
Brothers.
Why does he have so many different disguises and identities? What is he hiding? I believe hidden throughout.
Why was he
Bottom
orange?
like
When was he
in a
orange?
television show and keep tabs
The
on
orange
characters
looks
and
so
make sure
off.
everything goes to plan. There's so many suspicious characters in Bikini Bottom that it could literally be anyone. The mailman, the hot dog vendor, Old Man Jenkins, it could literally be anyone. But what if I told you that the biggest spy of all isn't some random side character? It's one of the main characters of the show. Someone who's been there from
Sandy
the very beginning.
Cheeks.
Someone who's not
No.
even from Bikini Bottom. Someone who's not
She
even from
hasn't
the
been there since the beginning.
Sandy.
She hasn't been there from the beginning. Are you kidding me?
Sandy
She
Cheeks is a
hasn't.
thrill-seeking scientific squirrel from Texas who lives underwater in her tree dome. But why did she come to Bikini Bottom? In the episode Chimps Ahoy, we find out she was hired by a group of chimpanzees to come underwater and create inventions. But why does she need to be underwater to make inventions? She could have just as easily have made any of her inventions on land. It must be extremely expensive to maintain a giant dome of air underwater. There is no way the only reason she's here is to make random inventions. I think this whole episode is an elaborate ruse to throw off the other characters from the real reason Sandy is in Bikini Bottom, to spy on the main characters and make sure the show stays on track. Many of the times the characters are in danger, Sandy conveniently steps in to save the day, and many of the wacky, entertaining episode plots are driven by an invention Sandy creates. Everything she does is a calculated move to carry out the hidden agenda of the filmmakers.
Yeah, maybe they added her
entire friendship
later,
with
but she
SpongeBob and
wasn't
the other characters is built on a lie.
like
You're probably saying Sandy is
she
a
wasn't
sweet, friendly
she didn't
squirrel. There's no way
start
she's behind this.
on the first
You're not convinced
episode.
yet? That's okay, because what I'm about to show you is so mind-blowing, so insanely revealing, that it's actually
wasn't there in
whole
the
reason I
beginning.
decided to make this video. Get ready for the big one. Season 10, Episode 10, Feral Friends, is the episode that unlocks this entire mystery. During a
Feral
birthday party, a green moon suddenly appears and turns everyone except Sandy into less evolved, real-life versions of themselves. Sandy is completely caught off guard by this and decides to call someone for help. And take a guess who she calls.
Hello, French narrator speaking.
Hey, Frenchie, it's me, Sandy.
Ah, Sandy Cheeks, how is it hanging?
Oh, it's not hanging too good, Frenchie. You see, there's
Don't say another word. I have been monitoring the behavior of the green moon all day.
Huh, yeah, I guess that's a pretty interesting clip, yeah. Holy shit! Sandy literally calls the narrator to let him know what's going on and asks for instructions on what to do next. She has been working with him the entire fucking time. He even has a picture of her on his desk. This is where I originally planned on ending the video, but there is still one small issue with the television theory. Just one nagging plot hole
They're
that
in
contradicts
love.
everything. If this is all a television show filmed by scuba divers, then how are we seeing inside the buildings? It's not like any of the humans filming the show could fit inside them. It's the one annoying thing that keeps this theory from being complete. I mean, the most logical explanation is that they have hidden cameras inside of everyone's homes, but we never really see anything like that. Holy shit. Season 6, Episode 24, Truth or Square. The SpongeBob 10th Anniversary Special where they reveal lots of stuff about the characters. But the most damning piece of evidence comes from when the characters get lost in the Krusty Krab vents and end up in a room full of monitors showing live footage of all of their homes.
CCTV.
Oh,
I remember that episode.
All of our houses are on TV.
Gary the snail, you get down from that bed. This is
It's the exact angles.
Look, it's Sandy.
And who is the character responsible for all of these hidden cameras?
Mr. Krabs, why do you have cameras watching us?
Oh, but, I just want to make sure you all floss after every meal.
Thank you, Mr. Krabs. Dental hygiene is very, very important.
Dental hygiene? Eugene, you lying bastard. Of course he would sell out his friends for a quick buck. And if there's any part of you that thinks there's some chance Mr. Krabs has all these hidden cameras for some other reason, then take a look at what happens next.
Hey, who are those guys?
I think it's us, Patrick. But who are they?
Alright, they're not even trying to hide it anymore. A cameraman and a boom operator have been following around the characters this entire time. And just like the gorilla, as soon as they get seen, they make a run for it. The case is closed.
But who's recording
The television
them?
theory is something the show has consistently alluded to
Okay.
from the very first episode to the newest episode.
Here we go. This bothered me. So, yeah, they're recording them, but who's recording them? Like, there has to be another person at this angle. And also, I'll go back to 1640. And also, whenever he hits the cameraman, right here.
Boating school exam, but more importantly,
Okay,
this is the
so
last
we
step for
know
the year, and if SpongeBob
there is a
does not pass
cameraman
this
right
one,
here.
It means another whole year on boating school.
But then there's just a cameraman
SpongeBob
right
literally
here,
crashes into the
too.
fourth wall, and we actually get to see the narrator and the camera he's been filming with. The show SpongeBob SquarePants is not just a cartoon. Gorilla, as soon as they get seen, they make a run for it. The case is closed.
There are
The
multiple.
television theory is something the show has consistently alluded to from the very first
But if they called out those guys, then why wouldn't they call out the other guys, too?
Maybe one day the show will actually directly address it and our characters will discover the real truth about their world. But regardless, that's my theory. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. See you next time. Hey, whoa, hang on a second. You thought I forgot
Thanks for the
about
hat.
the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy thing, didn't you?
Yeah,
Well,
I did. I actually forgot.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy were two superheroes that fought crime underwater and protected the sea from evil. Whether or not they actually did this or it was all staged for television isn't clear, but they both spent their lives underwater until they became old and retired. But after spending so much time under the sea, they no longer fit in with human society. Plus, Mermaid Man is clearly dealing with some form of dementia and PTSD from fighting evil.
But you can't retire. There's evil afoot.
What?
So, they decided to live the rest of their lives in Bikini Bottom. And in order to fit in better with their fellow sea creatures, they made the permanent decision to shrink themselves using Mermaid Man.
Oh, are you kidding
that
me?
case is closed.
How did I not think of that either? Obviously, the Mini and the Wamba. So dumb. Of course they uses the Mini. Thank you, Grayify, for the tier 1. That's how they're small. They use it on themselves. That's so obvious. That actually makes sense because they never explain that, but obviously that belt, that makes sense. It's all adding up now, huh? It does make sense. Okay. Oh. Alright, we're gonna watch one more video, okay, chat? Beaverton hat. Thank you. Okay, one more video.
So, the continuity with King Neptune is a bit of a mess. There are 2 different King Neptunes. There's a King Poseidon. There's 3 different royal palaces. 2 of them are called the City of Atlantis, but there's also a 3rd unrelated City of Atlantis. It's confusing to say the least. But there is actually a way to explain how all of this is intentional and connects together. This is a story of power, deception, and betrayal. This is the Neptune theory.
Thanks for the 100 bits.
That was probably nothing.
Welcome if it's your first time.
It fundamentally fails as a film. Alex, go back to making SpongeBob theory videos. No one wants to see your awful horror films. I've been your host, the one and only cynical critic. Remember to stay cynical. See you later.
All his RNG.
And we're back. What's up? I'm your host Alex, the SpongeBob guy, back
Nobody
with
likes
another
his
SpongeBob
RNG.
conspiracy. I've said before, but the overwhelming support for these videos is insane. So I'd be stupid not to make more. I mean, everyone loves them, right?
Hello, fellow truth seekers. It's Conspiracy Carl here. Welcome back to the
Nice
awakening.
hat.
I have been awakened myself to the immense lies of this person right here. This liar, Alex Bale.
Well, almost everyone. So I showed a bit of this conspiracy guy's reaction in my last video, and apparently he didn't like that, so now he's claiming that I'm part of some giant Illuminati conspiracy.
Somebody looks like they're a puppet for the Illuminati. Yes, you sir, have been inserting secret messages into your videos. Evil. Evil lurks there, people.
It's honestly really funny. You should check him out. Anyways, let's get into the theory.
Evil!
Wasn't sponsored.
Hey Alex, how do I make a cool YouTube film video like you?
Well, it's easy. You just gotta learn to edit, record dialogue, write a script, use camera and lights, learn Photoshop and VFX.
No, how the heck am I gonna learn to do all that?
All you gotta do is go to Skillshare. Skillshare is an
I
online
know how to
platform
do
that
all
offers
that.
thousands of different classes where you can learn filmmaking, editing, Photoshop, and pretty much anything. And you can watch all of Skillshare's videos without any annoying ads interrupting.
Boy, I sure...
King Neptune is the ruler of the 7 seas and the Roman god of the ocean. If you watch my evolution theory, you know there's also a good chance he's the reason why fish in Bikini Bottom are so evolved and able to talk. He lives in the city of Atlantis with his wife Queen Amphitrite and his son Triton. But in the first SpongeBob movie, he's replaced by a completely different King Neptune who has a completely different daughter named Mindy. These guys don't look or sound at all the same, so how can they both exist in this universe? Well, there's already an interesting... There's a completely different daughter named Mindy.
Wait.
These guys don't look...
They look similar. This guy is just, he fell off, you know?
or sound at all the same.
Thanks,
so how can they both exist in this universe? Well, there's already an interesting theory out there about this. It's widely believed that the SpongeBob movie takes place in the future after the events of the show. So widely believed that I got hundreds of comments about it in my Mrs. Puff theory. Yep, I know, guys. I heard what you said. The creator of SpongeBob, Steven Hillenburg, said he wanted to end the series with the movie, and it being canonically at the end of the SpongeBob timeline would explain why we never see the Krusty Krab 2 or any of the other characters from the movie in the later SpongeBob episodes. And some people believe that the reason why movie Neptune is so different is because he's actually Neptune's son Triton, all grown up. And that's a pretty cool theory, but I don't buy it. Other than Triton looking nothing like movie Neptune, I never actually believed that the SpongeBob movie takes place in the future. Despite there being many people who commented about it on my Mrs. Puff theory as if it was a proven fact, there's never actually been any official confirmation of it. Steven Hillenburg only said that he wanted to stop making SpongeBob after the movie. He never said anything about where the movie actually takes
So he stopped making, so everything beyond the movie isn't canon.
place in the timeline of the show. And we do actually briefly see Neptune's daughter Mindy show up later in the show in SpongeBob's Big Birthday Blowout. There's no way she'd be there unless the show took place after the events of the movie. I think what's actually going on here with Neptune is something much more interesting, and it ties directly in with the television theory. If you haven't seen that video, it basically proves that the entire show, SpongeBob SquarePants, is actually a nature documentary being filmed by scuba divers, and many of the elements we see throughout the series are secretly set up by the showrunners to make sure that the show is more entertaining and profitable. And this applies to the SpongeBob movie as well. There's promotional art and even a commercial that acknowledges the fact that it's just a movie being filmed.
Hello? SpongeBob, what kind of jellyfish is that?
Hey guys, it's Carl
Alice from the Zone. Can you tell us about your latest adventure?
Well, this one adventure we had was a real Lulu.
You mean when we went after Neptune's crown? It seemed bigger than our usual adventures.
Yes, and with fewer interruptions.
Well, thanks, guys. We'll see you in the movie.
Movie? What's that?
I don't know.
I think the real reason why Neptune looks so different in the movie is because the filmmakers couldn't get the real King
With
Neptune,
fewer
the literal god of the sea,
interruptions.
to show up for a movie.
Cute.
So they hired an actor to pretend to be the king, and there is actually a ton of evidence in the show to support this. King Neptune is supposed to live in the great city of Atlantis, but in the movie he just lives in some random sandcastle, almost like they just built a discount version for the movie. But the real evidence comes from season 10, episode 18, Lost and Found, where SpongeBob goes beneath the Krusty Krab to look for something in the Lost and Found. As he searches through the surprisingly
The
massive
sandcastle's
collection of items,
cute,
on one of the
though.
shelves we see something mind-blowing: the crown worn by King Neptune in the SpongeBob movie. The entire plot of the movie hinges on the
What?
fact that Neptune thinks Mr. Krabs stole his crown. Why would Mr. Krabs have this now? Because this isn't just the Krusty Krab Lost and Found. It's also where they store the props used by the SpongeBob SquarePants filmmakers to create the SpongeBob movie. If you remember from my television theory, Mr. Krabs is secretly working for the showrunners to spy on all the main characters. And his secret surveillance room was
Why
hidden
is it so
beneath the
fast?
Krusty
It's
Krab,
more
just like
entertaining.
this
Is it
Lost
too
and Found. So it
fast?
makes perfect sense for the showrunner to hide their props down here. And if you still don't believe me, we also see SpongeBob's guitar, the Goofy Goober peanut hats, and the magical bag of wind. All items from the movie that would make
Does
no
this say
sense. We also see
Finland?
SpongeBob's guitar, the Goofy Goober peanut
Finland!
hats, and the magical bag of wind. All items from the movie that would make no sense being down here unless this was the showrunner's prop storage, and the movie King Neptune was just an actor. Well, that's one Neptune down. Now for the real mystery, King Poseidon.
Yeah, that guy's not real.
In the third SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run, the King of the Sea is yet again replaced by a new character, King Poseidon, the Greek god of the ocean. He actually does live in the city of Atlantis, except instead of the ancient royal architecture, it's a giant casino designed to make money. It'd be easy to say that these are just two separate kings that rule different areas of the sea, but they both claim to be the ruler of the seven seas. So how can two different characters both be the king of the same seven seas? The answer to that question actually has to do with a place called Camp Coral. Throughout the third SpongeBob movie, we keep cutting back to flashbacks of a younger SpongeBob and all the other characters when they all went to summer camp.
Yeah,
Coral.
there's no way
Throughout the
this
third
is
SpongeBob
canon.
movie, we keep cutting back to flashbacks of a younger
This is so cute. But Sandy Cheeks didn't know SpongeBob when they were children. Come on. It's so cute though. Look at how adorable they are. So cute. Thank you, Amra, for the gifted subs. This is so cute. But why couldn't they get their facts right? Or maybe they did. They did not. I know they didn't. Conflicting lore. Yeah, because anything after they met later, not earlier. Yeah, they met in an episode when they met. I know they met in an episode. Very cute. So adorable. But I wish it made sense.
SpongeBob and all the other characters when they all went to summer camp together.
Aww.
This was all to set up a spin-off show called Camp Coral that followed these younger characters. Now, at first, I just wrote the show off as SpongeBob following the trend of making all their characters younger to appeal to a younger demographic. It's been done before, and it's never very good. They also completely
This is
contradict
so
the continuity
cute,
of the main
though.
show by having
Yeah.
characters like Sandy and SpongeBob meet as kids when we know they actually met as adults in the main
Oh,
show.
there we
Look,
go.
I am having a hard enough time figuring out this show's continuity on its own. I do not need another show full of contradictions to make it even harder. But the creators actually did something very clever to make the continuity work. The 7th episode of Camp Coral ends with one of the biggest plot twists I've ever seen from the show. So in this episode, SpongeBob actually discovers the Krabby Patty secret formula way before it was supposed to be created by Mr. Krabs. But at the end of the episode, it gets accidentally destroyed by Sandy, and then we get this mind-blowing scene.
This is Little Cheeks calling Big Cheeks. Come in, Big Cheeks. Over. Affirmative, Little Cheeks. This is Big Cheeks receiving you from the future. How are things going in the past? Your plan worked perfectly. The formula proved out before Mr. Plankton could nab it. Now it can be safely rediscovered in the future. I knew sending you to Camp Coral was the right thing to do. Over and out. Bye, feature me. Ha! Mission accomplished, timeline preserved. Now everything can continue just the way it's always been.
So Sandy used time travel to send her past self to Camp
Oh.
Coral so that she could make sure the Krabby Patty formula didn't get discovered before it was supposed to. They actually figured out a way to make this messed up continuity make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense though. Because the formula wouldn't be discovered anyway. If Sandy did nothing, then everything would still be the same. Time travel messes. Yeah, none of this is canon. I refuse to believe it.
Don't you dare tell me
I
the show
don't
doesn't
care.
care about its continuity. Can I also just say that this scene lines up perfectly with my television theory? A major part of that theory is that Sandy is actually a spy working for the showrunners and is secretly making sure everything stays on track. And then what do we see a month after I post my theory? Sandy secretly manipulating everyone to keep the show on track. Just gonna give myself a little pat on the back there. But enough gloating. What does any of this have to do with King Poseidon?
Yeah,
well, this
time
proves that Camp
traveling,
Coral and the movie
don't
that sets it up
believe
are
it.
in an alternate timeline. The events that have taken place in the show are not the same events in this movie. The continuity errors like Sandy and SpongeBob meeting, or Poseidon being the king of the sea instead of Neptune, can be explained by this shift in the timeline. So there you go. King Poseidon and King Neptune are from completely separate timelines. That's why we
Okay.
never see any reference to King
Whatever.
Poseidon in the show. And
Thank
that
you,
is the Neptune
Gray
theory.
Five,
Huh,
for another
that
gifted
wasn't so hard. I
subs.
guess I'm done here.
Neptune stirred up quite a gale tonight. He must be mad about something.
That's silly. Everyone knows Poseidon is ruler of the undersea. Everyone knows Poseidon is ruler of the undersea.
Why can't anything ever be easy? This is the clip
Thanks
that
for
really
another
made me
gifted
decide to make this
subs,
theory. The beginning of season
Grandpa.
5, episode 19, Spongehenge, shows two fish arguing over whether Neptune or Poseidon is the real ruler of the sea. It's like the creators are directly
Damn.
telling us that both of these characters somehow exist in the same timeline, and it's our job to figure out how the puzzle pieces fit together. So let's take a look.
Camp
Despite both
Coral
these characters having
isn't-
similar appearances and personalities, there
This
is
is
one
not the
very
same
important difference
timeline. It
between
doesn't
them.
exist.
Poseidon doesn't have powers. We've seen many times that King Neptune has magical abilities that he can use at any time, even without his trident. But in the entire third SpongeBob movie, we never see Poseidon use any powers or magical abilities, except for lighting up his trident, but all he has to do for that is just flip a switch, and we know from the episode Trident Trouble that you don't even need to be a god to use the trident. And at the end of the third movie, we find out Poseidon is actually in terrible shape. If you remember at the end of the episode Neptune's Spatula, Neptune briefly turned SpongeBob into a god, and we can see that having god powers gives you a perfect body. So why is Poseidon in such terrible shape? Because he doesn't actually have powers, only Neptune does. Even Neptune's wife, Queen Amphitrite, has to use technology to zap someone, unlike Neptune, who only has to use his finger in the exact same episode. He is clearly the only one with powers, but why? To answer this question, we first have to understand the origins of King Neptune. Now, throughout the show, there is very little information on Neptune's past. I read the Wikipedia, I looked through the comic books, the video games, but I just couldn't find anything that would help me. But then I remembered there are SpongeBob shorts, which are like mini episodes that only air once, usually to promote something. So I
SpongeBob
started looking to
shorts.
see if there were any that could help us, and lo and behold, there is a SpongeBob short called The Story of King Neptune. Huh, yeah, I guess that could be helpful. This short is about SpongeBob telling Patrick the origins of King Neptune, but it's not entirely clear whether it's true.
The story of King Neptune. When King Neptune was a little Neptune, his mother set him adrift in a river. As he floated along, a radioactive meteor fell to Earth. An alien appeared and anointed the infant with super Neptune fluid.
Is that really the origin of King Neptune?
Sure.
So King Neptune was abandoned as a baby and then given his powers by aliens. But SpongeBob is holding an upside-down comic book, so it feels a lot like something he just made up. And SpongeBob is not the most reliable narrator. Unless there's something in the story that we can definitively prove, I don't think we can use it for a theory. Like, do you really expect me to believe that Neptune got his powers from aliens? I mean, we've never even seen aliens in the show before.
Yes, we
Except
have.
We have. And they just so happen to also live in a city called Atlantis. Season 5, Episode 12, Atlantis SquarePantis. We see
Yeah.
another completely different Atlantis, the lost city of Atlantis. A city that's home to a race of aliens. The Atlantean aliens traveled billions of light years to come to this planet and build their city.
For reasons unknown, this great city disappeared one day.
Really got
No
them
ruins were ever found.
DSO.
All the inventions you take for granted were given to us by the Atlanteans.
They were a peaceful race of aliens who shared their technology, but then mysteriously disappeared for some reason. And take a guess what we find when we look inside of that city. A massive sculpture of King Neptune. That story about aliens giving Neptune his powers doesn't sound so far-fetched now, does it? And that's not all we find.
Neptune's Ascension, the only surviving painting from the great lost city of Atlantis.
A painting created by the Atlanteans called Neptune's Ascension, aka Neptune ascending to his god status by being given powers by the Atlantean aliens. The story is definitely referencing this. There are too many connections for this to be a coincidence. So even
Yeah,
though it's
I
being
guess
told by
it's similar.
SpongeBob and details like the aliens' appearance are wrong, the story itself is probably based on truth.
Well, he didn't
And there's also a
describe
lot
the way
of
the
evidence to support
aliens
the idea
looked.
that Neptune was abandoned as a baby. In Clash of Triton, Neptune is watching a soap opera in his bedroom and gets upset when his wife turns it off.
Oh, Neptune, surely this isn't the behavior befitting a king, doing nothing.
Wow,
watching
look at
daytime
that hourglass figure. Okay.
vision.
Wait! Rochelle was just about to meet her biological parents.
In the soap opera, Rochelle was just about to meet her biological parents. Maybe the real reason why Neptune's so invested in the soap opera is because he's never met his biological parents either. There's even tissues on the table next to him as if he's been crying. And the idea that Neptune was abandoned as a baby works perfectly with the mythology in the show. Neptune is the Roman god of the sea, but he is the only reference to Roman mythology in the show. Everything else we see is from Greek mythology. In the episode Trident Trouble, we see a Greek chorus.
Behold,
Yeah, and it's in the Greek font.
Neptune once mentioned Zeus, the Greek god of thunder.
So I say, look, Zeus, either you come up with more money, or Neptune walks.
He also mentions Apollo, the Greek god of the sun.
Now behold, my beloved home of Atlantis, a prize worthy of Apollo.
Even in the city of Atlantis where Neptune lives, there's a building named the Poseidon, clearly named after Poseidon. So Neptune is clearly the outsider here, which is why he was abandoned as a baby. But if the city is actually ruled by Greek mythology, then Poseidon should be the true heir to the throne. Why is Neptune the king in the show? Because after Neptune was given his god powers by aliens, he returned to Atlantis and stole the throne from Poseidon. This would explain why there's so much confusion over who the real king is.
Neptune stirred up quite a gale tonight.
Everyone knows Poseidon is ruler of the undersea.
Legally, Poseidon should be the king, but Neptune took it by force. And that's not all he took from Poseidon. Neptune's wife, Queen Amphitrite, is the goddess of the sea. The Greek goddess of the sea, aka the wife of Poseidon. God damn, Neptune stole his wife and his throne. That is cold.
shit.
But eventually, everyone did recognize Neptune as the rightful king. The pink fish who seemed adamant about Poseidon being the king completely changes her mind one season later in Clash of Triton.
Oh, wait a minute, King Neptune is coming here? Oh, I'm a huge fan of the royal family. I just love everything they do.
And that is the real story of King Neptune. The reason why Poseidon is king in the third movie is probably because in that timeline, Neptune was never given his god powers, so he never stole the throne from Poseidon. Although, seeing as how Poseidon turned Atlantis into a big casino cash grab city, maybe it's a good thing Neptune took over.
The lost city of Atlantic City.
And that is the Neptune theory. That was a tough one, but we are
Neptune really stole his girl. Okay.
finally done. See you next time, guys. Wait, why is Poseidon City called the Lost City of Atlantic City?
The lost city of Atlantic City.
I mean, the Atlantic City Park makes sense. That's a reference to the real-life Atlantic City, but why is it called the Lost City? There is nothing lost about the city. It seems like everyone's easily able to find it. The only other reference to a lost city of Atlantis is the one with the aliens that gave Neptune his powers. Nope. Nope. I don't care. I'm done with this theory. I don't need to answer every single little question.
He's
I
not done
am
with it.
100% done. Fine, okay. One more quick part just to tie up all the loose ends.
It's not even on 2 times speed. I put it on 1.5.
So before the Atlantean aliens mysteriously disappeared, they shared their technology with the creatures of the sea. I think the self-proclaimed gods of the sea got their technology, like tridents and their other weapons, from the Atlantean aliens. In fact, the Atlantean guards even use golden tridents as their weapons. That's why the gods named their city Atlantis, to pay tribute to the Atlanteans that gave them their technology. But all of that changed when Poseidon became king of the sea. He betrayed the Atlanteans and used their own weapons against them to conquer their home and turn it into a casino city. That's why Poseidon City is called the Lost City, even though it's not lost. It's referencing the Atlantean city that was conquered by Poseidon. And the reason why the Atlanteans gave god powers to some random abandoned baby in the main timeline was so that Neptune could take the throne from Poseidon and prevent him from conquering the alien city. And the reason why the Atlantean city mysteriously disappeared was because they hid it so no one could ever try and conquer them again. And that is the Neptune theory. I am done. Okay, that's another one done. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host.
That's good. I don't need to watch the RNG. It scares me. Alright, so, Neptune is the real god because he has god powers. And Poseidon is a fake god because he's weak and bald, and everyone knows that bald people, cannot be gods. So true. Clap, clap, clap. Pipple, what? Oh, yeah. Okay, Pipple... shit, you actually brought up a really good point. I take it back. Pipple is an exception. Pipple is a god. Wow. Never mind. Miss Worldwide. Yeah, I take it back. My bad. Is Dr. Phil bald? He's getting there. He has the little patches on the side. He's bald. Is Jack Manifold still bald? I thought he was growing his hair back. Bum, 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 bum. And also, Jack Manifold isn't a god. Hello? Wait, pause. Go back. He's not a god either. Regardless of his hair or not. I take it back. My bad. Why did I accept that as a thing? Oh, yes, I forgot. The god. Jack Manifold. No. Not my god. My god is Neptune. Steve Harvey. Also no. Okay. I think I'm gonna end stream now. I know this was a really short stream, but I did warn you guys in the beginning, and you guys said it was fine, and then you were happy. Also, buy my merch. It's not gonna be available for much longer. I think, yeah, it's not gonna be available for much longer. So buy it. Thanks for that. Sag. I'm sorry, chat. Thanks for watching, though. Boom. I'll try to. I want to play Gartic Phone. I've been really wanting to play Gartic Phone, but I'm really bad at like getting people together to play things with me. Especially when it's not my birthday, because when it's my birthday, it's so easy. I like guilt them. I was like, it's my birthday, you have to play with me. But now that it's like not my birthday, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'll find a way though. I love Gartic Phone too. I really want to play. Yeah, I also want to be in another pummel party. I'll talk to Gimme. I'll request access because pummel party's fun. Okay, but I'm gonna leave now. I guess I will raid. I will raid Yeah, I guess I'll raid Gumi. Because she's streaming and we were just talking about her. Everyone to send lots of Sylvee 1Ls to Gumi. Oh, that was a... Join the raid now. Go, go, go. Join. Oh, and follow me if you're not following me, because I know I saw lots of people say it was your first stream, so make sure to follow and follow my socials and join my Discord. I did see a lot of people have been saying that they aren't getting notifications on Twitch, and I saw on Twitter that it's not, you don't get notifications default. Like, you don't get default notifications. You have to go into your settings and set it so that you do get notifications. But if you join my Discord, then I send out a little ping every time I stream. Yeah, I'm not getting them anywhere. Yeah, you have to turn it on so you get it. Turn off smart notifications, yeah. I think that's what it is. Remove smart. Yeah, don't have smart notifications. Because then you don't get notifications every stream. Or something. Alright, bye everyone. Have a good time with Gumi. Bye. Thanks for watching.